Yes, Sumit Peer, let me draw you in here as well. Sumit, this is of course going to be a big blow for the tourism economy of Jammu and Kashmir, isn't it? This terror incident, and that perhaps was the intention of the terrorists. Look at the timing. The timing, of course, was at a time when the US Vice President was in India. The timing was, of course, at a time when Prime Minister Modi was away from India on a foreign visit. The timing, of course, also was at the start of the tourist season, Sumit.
Uday, thank you for very much for having me on your show. Look, there are a couple of facts which are out in the open, and let's not be ostriches and try to divert the things. We know it is done by Pakistan. We know TRF is associated with Pakistan. We know that there are even 2 or 3 local terrorists who are also there. We know 8 houses of tourists are decimated in the area and they have brought down because they are terrorists. So we cannot say it's only Pakistan hai aaya karke nikal gaya. But what about the local support? What about these 3 local terrorists? They are living in the same district of Anantnag where Pahalgam is. What about the 8 houses which have been decimated? Now, the problem is very simple. You cannot be, running with the hare and hunting with the hounds. Either you want economic prosperity, you can't be doing terrorism, and at the same time, you can't have a father pulling a shikara and beta picking up a gun. I'm being direct here. So this can't happen. And now, unfortunately, Pakistan, no Pakistan, what about the local support? Do you think this happened without local support? Do you think locals are not involved? If locals are not involved, makan kiska dhara rahi hai government? Whose 8 houses have been demolished so far? Why locals are not coming and calling it out? Why nobody, even the respected Chief Minister of J&K, Shriman Umar Abdullah ji and his father, Farooq Abdullah, is not taking the name of Pakistan. They have not uttered the word Pakistan. You have Donald Trump talking Pakistan, you have UK talking Pakistan, you have entire world talking Pakistan, but still there are Kashmiri politicians who Pakistan का नाम नहीं लेंगे. बोलेंगे oh terrorism activity हुई ये हुई. Why are you acknowledging there are local terrorists also in it? Are you talking of heinous measures to are you talking of stringent measures to contain terrorism? Look, terrorism, if there is terrorism, tourism cannot work. या तो tourism कर लो भैया या terrorism कर लो. Either one of them will work. So you can't tell me to go there, or I can't ask you to go there. भगवान करेगा तो वापस आओगे, अन्यथा कोई बात नहीं. If in such a scenario, would anybody want to spend time, energy and money to go there? Unless and until there's a lot of resentment from the local people, unless and until they work aggressively with the government and identify these terrorists, unless and until you tell them in advance, look, there are people here, there are terrorists here which are doing this. I'm not saying every local is involved, but there is a microscopic minority of locals which is involved, which is there. We have 63 raids going on. We have 1,074 people apprehended. We have found AK-47s, we have found pistols, we have found mugs, we have found hand grenades, we have arrested around 12 or 18 overground workers which were a part of this crime. Now, how do you say? This is all surrounding districts of Anantnag and the Pahalgam. So, let's face the fact. I mean, you can come on TV and say we want tourism to come and all that. Who guarantees the safety? What have you done to make sure that the local trailer doesn't beat? We'll settle Pakistanis. That's not a problem. What about the locals? What are they doing? Uday, the time has come. We are at crossroads. We'll settle Pakistan. अब की बार तो आर पार करेंगे पाकिस्तान का. That's not a difficult thing. But at the same time, I want those people to come up and say, yes, there's a problem. I want Umar Abdullah to say, yes, Pakistan is involved. I want his father to come and say, yes, Pakistan is involved. I want Mehbooba Mufti to come and say, yes, Pakistan is involved. Right? You are still trying and avoiding the name Pakistan because of your political reasons or whatever. Look, you cannot have this kind of a dual policy. Nobody is an idiot here. It's a time of internet. Everybody knows what is happening. And the people who go there, padhe likhe log hai yaar, they have internet, they have mobile phone, they know what is the reality on the ground. And I was really perplexed on one of your shows, one of these days. One person said, Sahab, agar aapko pata the wahan surakshit nahi to bol dete, hum nahi jate. I mean, that is the kind of sentiment we get to hear from people. The issue is here. We want to settle Pakistan, yes. But what do we do to clean the house? What do we do at the ground to bring the trust of the people who want to come there back? Kashmir has more potential than Switzerland. Kashmir is more expensive going than Europe today going. It has all the beauty in the world. There's nothing which matches Kashmir. I can vouch for that. But at the end of the day, you can't have this duality going on. You can't have this duality going on. And if Umar Abdullah's government thinks he has nothing to do with it, if he thinks his hands are clean, it's problem of Amit Shah, Yogi Adityanath and Modi, well, that's not going to happen. Because you are at the helm of affairs. Why is that when the the Kashmir-based parties are at the helm of affairs? You have Kashmiri Pandit massacre, you have Vandhama, you have Chatti Singhpura, you have Pulwama, you have Uri, now you have Pahalgam. Why is there such a sweet, beautiful coincidence? And why is this coincidence repeating for last 35 years? 35 साल से ये कहानी चल रही है. And unfortunately, Vajpayee ji gave 3 beautiful words. Kashmiriyat, Jamhuriyat and Insaniyat. And now when something like this happens, you try to spin a doctrine around these three words, Kashmiriyat, Jamhuriyat, Insaniyat, I want to go. But what do I do for a Manjunath's wife to get belief, to make her believe that Kashmir is safe? What do I do to Dwivedi's brother to making sure, bhai tu ja, Kashmir safe hai? What is done on the ground? पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ कितने जुलूस निकले मुझे ये बताइए. How many people have hit the roads and called out Pakistan? And what about those local terrorists? उनका क्या करोगे सर? I mean, let's not be naive, Uday. There is a problem, and if we don't acknowledge what is the problem, we are beating around